Hey guys, what is up? It's your old pal Emmanuel again, and welcome back to another video. I know it has been a hot minute or a hot while since I haven't made a video. It's just that I had a lot of stuff to do at this point. Going back to school to buy the school supplies, you know what I mean. August is like the part of this month. But anyways, we're back to doing another video, and this time it's gonna be another unboxing. Well, I already opened it up. It was like back in like 2022 at this point. So, but I'm here to review it with you guys. And you might be familiar with these die-casts. And it is from the Disney store. And is it something Cars related? Well, you're darn right it is. It is the Pullback Die-cast 3-pack. Here we have Jackson Storm, Rusty's Racing Center Lightning McQueen, and Dinoco Cruz Ramirez pullback racing action. There's the Disney Cars logo. Warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old. And I love the packaging on this. Unfortunately, they don't make these packagings anymore. There's the other side with Cars 3 Lightning McQueen. And on the back, we have Jackson Storm. You can see their bumpers. And this is a champion Jackson Storm. And on the other side, we have Cruz Ramirez. And I'm here to compare these three with the other Disney Store diecast that I have. So here we have like a regular Jackson Storm from 2017, Disney Cars 3. Way back in 2017. Here we have a regular Lightning McQueen and Rusty's Racing. I almost said Rusty's Racing Centers. No, Rusty's Cruz Ramirez. So, without further ado, let's open this thing up. I know I already opened this up back into 2022, but I wanted to review it to you guys. There's the Disney logo, I forgot. So, without further ado, let's open this thing up. I'm still gonna keep the box. I just kept the box for so many since 2000. I think I ordered this back like, yeah, I ordered this in 2022 with this, when this packaging was still around. So I'm gonna keep the box. And here are the die-casts on the display on this little cardboard with the the fans from the Los Angeles Speedway from the very first Cars movie. So, who should we look at first? I say let's go with Lightning McQueen. Why? Because he's the main character. He's always been the main character. So, let's take a look at our main boy, Lightning McQueen. This is the Rusty's Racing Center version. I love the metallic red they chose on this boy. Plastic tires in the front and rubber tires in the back. He has like a determined expression. I just love the, what is it, gold on this guy. Of course, they gave him like a matte finish bottom of the chassis, because as before they added this glossy finish, but this time they added a matte finish. And of course, like in the box said, it's a pullback feature. Oh shit, I don't want him running off the table, but you get the idea. Let me show you again. A pullback feature, which is pretty nice. And I heard that Disney Store recently they did some, I think it was a 4-pack, a Halloween 4-pack for Disney Cars. And then if I could I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see it. I may want to get that pack just because of the Dracula Mater and the superhero Lightning McQueen DJ and Red the Clown. It's just that I've always wanted a Super Lightning McQueen. Here's the picture that's still right here on. I may want to get that pack very soon. And it wasn't a pullback when I saw this picture. I it's just something about that superhero Lightning McQueen just got my attention, and the Dracula Mater. But I hope I could get that pack very soon. But anyways, let me give you a side-by-side comparison with, actually, there we go. This is before and this is after. As you can see, the colors look nice. The mouth is, this one's a bit bigger. This one's it's almost similar, but the expressions are different. There's the side. Of course, on this one, they upgraded the exhaust. Because before, what is this? What is this Disney store? But at least they upgraded to this, which I like it better than the older 2017 Cars 3 McQueen. The Rusty's logo, it almost similar. Not really, but almost. It's almost the same. It's not the same, but it's almost identical. Of course, the Lightning McQueen signature. The Lightning McQueen signature on this is different. Oh, and this one's hella shiny. This one is hella shiny. Look at the amount of golden he has. Of the Rusties, the 95, the signature. Even on the back, bro. Man, of course the slightly crooked headlights. That's Disney store for you. Had a little crookedness. That's Disney store for you. But yeah, that's it for the Lightning McQueens. Off you go. Next one, we're gonna see. I think my finger is choosing Cruz. I say Cruz. Let's do Cruz Ramirez. All right, so here we have Dynaco Cruz Ramirez in this beautiful metallic yellow, and the blue on the Dynaco 51, the dinosaur. It just looks nice, bro. Let's take a look with the Rusty's Cruz Ramirez. Slightly different expression. Slightly different determined. This one's got like an eyebrow raise, but this one, it's part of the actual determined. On the mouth's the same. I'm looking at the mouths. Quite similar. Quite similar. Of course, I mean, the yellow is different. The tires are different. This was like a next generation tires, and this is, of course, this is Lightning McQueen's tires. There's the Rusty's 95 and the word Cruise, but this one is Dynaco 51. Of course, they have the little Piston Cup sponsors. What is that? That says Piston Cup. What is that one? Is that a combustor? Hold on, let me check off camera. I don't know at this point. That's too small to know. I think that one is Synergy drink? Hold on. But for this one, carbon fiber? Carbon fiber? No, that's not it. Wait, I think you could kind of see it. Oh yeah, that says piston cup, combustor, I think. Synergy and carbon cyber. Yeah, I think that's. I think the camera can see now. I think you guys can kind of see it. Is the side the same? Yeah, they have the same sponsors, which is pretty unnoticeable. Let me zoom out the camera. There we go. Of course, this one is hella shiny because it's a metallic yellow. Wait a second, I just noticed the spoilers is like a soft rubber plastic. Of course, this one doesn't have the rookie stripes. Glossy chassis, and this was a flat matte finish. And of course, this one's also a pullback. Nice. I love it. Now, let's get on to Jackson Storm, the very last one. And let me bring out the 2017 Jackson Storm. Of course, they have a different facial expression, but the mouths seem the same. This one that I'm holding is so heavy. This one's a little bit light, which I don't know why. There are die-cast, so what can I say? Of course, this one is like a dark gray color, but this one's some metallic, I guess. Hold on, let me turn on the flash. Oh, wait a minute. This one's like have a speckle paint on this one, the 2017 version. Let's see. Of course, a matte finish chassis, and this one's a glossy. The tires seem the same, but the only difference, this one has the champion logo, the champion piston cup. Let me turn it on. Here we go. So you guys can see up close. There we go. Piston cup champion. Oh wait, now you can see the sponsors of this one: Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. Wait, this Cruise. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, those are the same sponsors like Jackson Storms, but this one's kind of hard to see. But for Jackson, you can see it better. What is this made in? Doesn't say what. Made in China, yes, made in China. China decals are the best. Thailand, kinda. Vietnam, oh, don't even get me started with made in Vietnam vehicles. And on the back, no more rookie stripes. While before, he does have the rookie stripe. Crooked decals. That's Disney Store for you. Of course, I gotta have a crookedness. Oh, and this one does have the champion piston cup sticker right there. But of course, these are not stickers. These are custom printed. This is all printed on. Which expression do I prefer? I prefer this expression better than this. And of course, this one's a pullback. Oh, that went too quickly. Let's try again. I think I need to rev it up a little bit more. Okay, he made a click, and let's see how the on the light. All right, now just let go. Still went too quickly. Let's try cruise on this. Here we go. Oh, that looks sick. All right, Lightning, your turn. Oops. All right, made a click and you let go. Okay, that was sick. That was badass. So, what do I think of these die-casts? I like them. But if I had to vote... Oh wait, wrong one. But if I had to vote best to least... Lightning first, Cruz second, and Jackson third. But still, these are the best die-casts to have in your Cars collection. Of course, Cars collectors out there, and I still love collecting these. Let's put them with their other die-casts. There we go. They look nice. Super nice. Oh, and actually, now that I forgot, hold on. I forgot just one more McQueen to compare with these guys. Of course, we cannot forget about our Radiator Springs Team Lightning McQueen. One of my favorites. So, let's take you out of the way and bring in this guy. And of course, I mean, there are some differences. Of course, they have to have a different spoiler, because this is NASCAR Lightning McQueen. This is aerodynamic Lightning McQueen. Of course, the expressions are different. The logos, of course, this one has the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup logo on the hood. Rusty's right here. The lightning bolts. Yeah, the lightning bolts are different. The sides. Different tires, of course. No logos, unfortunately, on this one. Just the 95, the lightning bolt, and the Rusty's. But this one, on the other hand, this is based on after the events of Cars 2. So, here we have his racing tires. The flames with the 95, the usual Lightning McQueen signature, and right here we have the sponsors. Here we have Piston Cup, Cozy Cone Motel, Maters, Flows, Rusty's, Luigi, Dynaco, Fillmore's, the Curio Shop where Lizzie is, Ramones, and Sarge. All the sponsors from his town, Radiator Springs. And of course, he has those side skirts and a different exhaust, because Lightning McQueen does not usually look like this, because he had a different chassis plate. Because when you take a look at these, this is NASCAR chassis Lightning McQueen. This is aerodynamic Lightning McQueen, and it just makes sense how Lightning McQueen is faster in the second movie. But as you all know, you might be thinking this is like prime Lightning McQueen. This is the best Lightning McQueen. He goes 220 miles per hour. Nope. In the artifacts in Cars 2, when McQueen is having the interview in the Eldorado, he likes he's considered to be fast, but I don't think McQueen goes to 225. He's probably max 205, 210. Not 220 miles per hour. Well, in Cars 1, his top speed in the Piston Cup Series, he goes at 200 miles per hour. But in Cars 2, when he has those upgrades, people saying that he goes to 220 miles per hour. But when we get to Cars 3, his lowest top speed, unfortunately, is 198 miles per hour. Which, hey, not bad. I mean, 198 is almost at 200 miles per hour. But he could go a bit more faster if he had those modifications like this. Let's see the backs are different. Man, but the Lightning McQueen signature on the bumper, oh my days. Lightning McQueen, bro. Piston Cup and 95 is, bro. This is, oops, wrong button. But this is peak. And of course, this one is not a pullback. Let's see how he looks with Jackson. I don't know how to say this. I mean, when you take off this one, and if you want to put him side by side with this, oh. Now we have two champions. This one and this one. Nice, looking nice, looking nice. Now next with Cruz. Yeah, kind of meh in my opinion, but for this one, yes, I take it any day, bro. Any day. Really nice, really nice. But anyways, that's essentially it. That's enough for me. This is Emmanuel Godetto signing out. And remember, subscribe, hit that like button, turn on that notification bell to see more upcoming future videos. Put some good comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.